everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Just for you. We're diving into a story so charming and utterly unexpected. It'll warm your heart like a perfectly cooked soulful on a winter's day. Forget everything you thought you knew about penguins and their fishy diets, because we're about to meet a truly extraordinary individual. A penguin with a sophisticated palate, a discerning taste, and an insatiable curiosity for the finer things in life, culinarily speaking. Of course, prepare yourselves for the incredible, whimsical, and downright delightful journey of Pip, the gourmet penguin. Now, you might be thinking, a gourmet penguin? How on earth did that happen? Well, that's exactly what makes Pip's story so captivating. Most penguins are perfectly content with their daily catch of krill and small fish, right? Simple, efficient, and keeps them energized for all that swimming and waddling. But not Pip. From a very young age, Pip seemed to possess an innate sense of wonder, a spark of something different. While his siblings were squabbling over the freshest sardine, Pip would be observing, analyzing, almost as if he were contemplating the subtle nuances of its flavor profile. It was clear even then that Pip wasn't destined for an ordinary life. His culinary awakening began, as many great stories do, quite by accident, one blustery Antarctic afternoon. A research vessel docked near Pip's colony. Among the supplies being unloaded, a box, slightly ajar, tumbled onto the icy shore. Inside, nestled amongst insulation, were not fish, but an array of glistening, colorful ingredients, ripe avocados, fragrant basil, plum cherry tomatoes, and a small, artisanal cheese. To the other penguins, it was just strange human stuff, but to Pip, it was an invitation. A mystery begging to be explored. He cautiously approached, and with a tentative peck, discovered a world beyond fish. That first bite of creamy avocado, followed by the pungent tang of cheese, was a revelation. It was an explosion of flavors he never imagined, a symphony for his taste buds. From that moment on, Pip was hooked. His mission, his passion, his very purpose became the pursuit of gourmet excellence. Pip's quest wasn't easy, as you can imagine. How does a penguin, living in the stark wilderness of Antarctica, access fresh, exotic ingredients? This is where his ingenious nature truly shone. He became a master of observation, learning the routines of the research teams, understanding their supply drops, and even, dare I say, developing a certain charm to coax small donations of culinary delights. He wasn't stealing. Mind you, he was simply facilitating culinary exchange. The researchers, initially baffled by the disappearance of their gourmet snacks, soon caught on to Pip's discerning habits, and honestly, who could resist such an adorable, food-loving little character? They began leaving out small, thoughtful culinary treats, almost like offerings to a tiny, discerning food critic. Pip didn't just consume, he curated. He developed an incredible memory for flavors, textures, and even the best combinations. He'd spend hours, or what seemed like hours in penguin time, meticulously ranging his findings. A slice of sun-dried tomato perfectly paired with a sliver of smoked salmon, or a delicate dollop of cream flaky atop a crisp, freshly thawed berry. His plating, using smooth pebbles as dishes and delicate seaweed as garnishes, was surprisingly artistic. He was a true foodie. Before foodie was even a term in the penguin world, his reputation grew among the research community. Stories of Pip, the gourmet penguin, spread like wildfire. Visitors to the Antarctic outpost would often bring a small, unique ingredient just for him. A special spice, a rare fruit, a locally sourced delicacy from their home country. Pip became an international connoisseur, his palate constantly expanding, his understanding of global cuisine deepening with every new taste. Imagine a penguin with a better understanding of international gastronomy than most humans. It's truly incredible. But Pip's journey wasn't just about the food itself. It was about the experience, the joy of discovery, and the unexpected connections it forged. He became a symbol of curiosity, of stepping outside your comfort zone, and of finding passion in the most unlikely of places. He taught the researchers, and indeed anyone who heard his story, that life's greatest pleasures often lie in the simple, yet profound, act of exploring new tastes and experiences. His gourmet adventures brought a unique warmth and levity to the otherwise harsh Antarctic landscape. He showed everyone that even in the most remote corners of the world, and within the most unexpected creatures, lies an extraordinary capacity for joy and sophisticated appreciation. Pip's story reminds us that true passion knows no bounds, no species, no geographical limitations. It's about that spark, that drive to explore, to create, and to savor every moment, every flavor that life has to offer. He's a testament to the idea that sometimes the most surprising journeys lead to the most delightful destinations. Who would have thought that a little flightless bird could teach us so much about living life to the fullest, one delicious bite at a time? So, what do you think of Pip's incredible culinary adventure? Has it inspired you to try something new or look at your own food with fresh eyes? Let me know in the comments below. I always love hearing your thoughts. If you enjoyed hearing about Pip's whimsical tale, please give this video a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends who love a good story. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more uplifting and fascinating content. Your support means the world to me and helps us continue bringing these amazing stories to life. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.